Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. I am Sandy, the Kentucky Crafter, and I am going to be doing a fun little file folder, making some pockets with file folders. I got this inspiration over from Kathy's Garden, but I am doing a completely different look than what she did. I'm doing like a 1950s 1960s vintage vibe. But first we need to make the pockets, make the base. So this is a file folder that is 9 inches to here, and then it goes a little bit beyond, about 9.5 inches with the tab, and then it is almost 11 3/4 of an inch tall. So the first thing you want to do is open it up, and we're going to work on the back page first, the back of the file folder. And what you need to do is, and you could probably play around with the measurements and change it up however you want, but I'm going to go 6 inches over, and I've started the fold here, and then I'm going to fold this in like that. And so this is approximately 6 inches, and then you make the fold. And then next we're going to close the file folder back up, and we're going to deal with the cover of the file folder. And this one, we're going to fold it at 5 inches. So we're going to come over from the fold and count 5 inches, and then we'll fold it right here. Okay. So then what you do is you close it, you keep this fold like that, and then you bring this fold back in and you turn it, and then you have your pockets. So you'll have a pocket here and a pocket here, and then we're going to cut this, and then we'll have a pocket back here. But the other thing we're going to do is cut this in half. And I'm going to grab my pencil, and because this isn't a full 12 inches, I'm just going to center this on the 6 right here. This is the 6 inches, and I just make sure that this space here is equidistant to this space here from over to the 12 inches, and then this is over to the 0. And once I think that is centered, then I just put a little pencil mark right here. And then I'm going to get my paper cutter, and you can just fold it straight like this if you want. I'm going to open this back up. Either way works. And I'm going to line this up and then fold. And now we have 2 folds, or 2 pockets. And we have our pockets like this. So you can see, blam, there's our 2 pockets. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut along this edge, because we want to open this up to make it another pocket. And so I'm just going to cut right along the fold as straight as I can. Like that. And now we have 2 pieces. And so this will tuck down. So this was up here, but when you cut it, it drops it back down into this fold. And so then you have a pocket. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. You'll have a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And then when you glue it down to the page, if you just glue around the 2 sides and the bottom, then you'd have a 4th pocket here, or you can glue around the top and one side and the bottom and have a pocket either on this side or on this side. So I think that's fun. So out of 1 file folder, you get 2 little pockets. And then you can do some sewing around the edges, around the corners. Let me show you. I have one where I've done a little bit of that prep work. So here I have rounded the corners on this one, and then I took it over to the sewing machine and I sewed all around the edges. And then on a file folder, because a file folder you can put a lot of stuff in a file folder, you have these lines that are made, these score lines, and those score lines kind of help a file folder expand. And so for fun, you can sew along those score lines just to add a little more interest right there. And like I said, I inked up all around the edges and everything. So then for the decorating pieces, like I said, I was doing kind of a 1950s, 1960s vintage. And I have this decorating book, this Better Homes and Gardens decorating book. And it's from, let's see what year it is, 1956. And so I went through, there's so many fun pictures in here. So I went through and found some pictures that I thought might work on here. And there were several of these cute, tiny little pictures of different rooms in a house. And so I thought that could be my focal point. You could also make another pocket right here and turn this into a pocket, and then you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets if you wanted to. But I don't think I'm going to do that. And then I pulled out, I went through my vintage fabrics, and I pulled out, I had this fabric here. And then I have this fabric here. And I thought the colors of both of these fabrics go pretty nicely with the colors in these little photos. So I was just playing around. I also had this really pretty lace here, yellow, and I think that's the front. So I thought I could put that on here. And then I thought I'd put a little piece of this fabric up in this file folder here. And before I glue down the sides, I'm kind of laying out my design, and then I'll glue those down. And then I think I might go back and just sew to close up all the pockets as well. And then I have this Fun Daisy trim. I'm thinking I got that at Hobby Lobby, but I'm not 100% sure. And since this is a file folder, I thought it would be fun to use some kind of like school paper and put that there. And then I have some graph paper and maybe put this back here. And then I had some colored doilies, and I think I might kind of cut that in half and maybe tuck that down in there. And then I have a fun little label that looks a little vintagey, so I might use that. I also have some rickrack, and so I thought that might look cute there. And then I have some yellow lace, and I might put that up there. And I might do maybe some stamping on these. I also have one of those little, what are they called, where you tape and you can write letters on it. This thing right here, I forget what they're called, but I was playing around with maybe using that, but I haven't completely decided. And I also have this little frame, and I didn't know if that would be cute to put on here as well, and just put a little piece of paper back behind there. So that's kind of where I am right now. I'm certain about these pieces, so let me kind of get these glued down, and we'll go from there. But I think this fabric is so fun. So first I want to put some of this lace down. let me know if you all like the 1950s and 60s era as far as, you know, from decor and the colors and things like that. I think it's a fun time period, from like the marketing and the colors and the design. I might ink this up a little bit actually. I don't remember. I was born in the late 60s, so I really don't remember the 50s and 60s. Hey there, sorry about my camera stopping on me. I got it too full, so I needed to delete some of my older videos. And all you really missed is I've glued these items down here. I glued this item, and then I've glued these items right here. So that's really all you've missed. And I'm getting ready to glue the rickrack down right here. And I inked up the papers, and I cut this doily in half. And I think I was talking to y'all about, you know, I was too young for the 1960s since I was born in the 60s. But I do love all of the like marketing and the colors and things like that. So let me know if you like it as well. And I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit of glue. And I apologize, my head was getting in the video earlier. I've zoomed in a little bit, and hopefully that'll make it a little bit better. But I hope y'all are all having a good day. I love coming up with different ways to have multi-pocket options for your journal. And I'll trim this off a little bit once it dries. So I really like using this file folder, because you can buy these at the Dollar Tree. And I think the pack, I think maybe it comes with 8 in a pack for $1.25, which I feel like is a not bad. And so you can get 16 of these out of one pack at the Dollar Tree. So I like that. I think I need a little bit more glue here. Make sure this stays down. And I'll probably sew along the top edge here. Yeah, I'm so mad when my when my camera stops. I'm usually really good about deleting off my videos, and I forgot to do it before this one. Okay, so I think I'll probably do some stamping on here. I also have green tape, so I might switch out. I mean, there is blue in the chair, but I might switch out to green. And I haven't completely decided if I'm going to put that on there or not, but I think that's kind of fun. Or maybe I'll do like a design, maybe like plans. Maybe I'll type out that might be fun. So next I'm going to glue these, and then I'll let the glue dry before I sew around the edges. And I'll get my, I think I'll glue these first, the inner pocket. I'm going to get my stamps out and see if I have some good stamps I can. I'm not going to put a ton of glue since I am going to sew these, but I'll put a little bit to hold it here. So then this pocket is folded up there. And then we'll put this down in here, and then we'll add some glue on this pocket. I mean, it comes together really quickly. especially if you know kind of how you're going to decorate them. That took me a little bit of time, but really not very much time at all. Once I had in my head I was doing the 50s and 60s theme, then I just kind of went through all of my things in my stash, and then I want to sew this back one on here. And I'll probably trim these threads down a little bit. Oops. Don't want a string of glue there. There we go. And then I'll fold that up and push that down. Sorry if I moved the camera there. And if you aren't going to glue these in, you can decorate the back, but these will get glued into a journal page. Oh my gosh. Look how cute that is. I'm going to trim this guy down here. Nice. And I just have this guest check here, but look how cute. You got one pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets. And then you got your 4th back here. And like I said, if you wanted to put a pocket, you could, make a pocket here. So it's that simple to go from this to this. After I finished filming, I went ahead and did my sewing all the way around here just to make sure the pockets will stay nice and strong. And then I did a little bit of stamping, and then I added this little label maker, label plans, and then I put this label on here. And I was going with the idea of, maybe this is an architect or an interior designer, and this is her folder for a project she's working on. So this is a little inspiration folder, inspiration picture, and she can put all her different, he or she can put all her different inspiration pieces in this folder. So that's why I went with the word plans, because I'm going to put my plans in here, and then just a couple little stampings. So this is project 4899, and they've filed it. So yeah, so those are some of the finishing touches, and I just wanted to show those with you in this video. Okay, thank you all so much for watching, and please hit the like button, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye.